Hi guys, welcome back to Sam's Life with a Husky. It is snowing. I'm not happy. I was ready for spring. This guy is happy. He's happy as can be. I woke up at 7 this morning, and before we went for our walk, he was outside 3 times. The last time was just to lay in the snow because he was so happy that the snow was back. It's all right. Next week, spring will be back. So we are reluctantly out on the walk. I did not want to go for the walk this morning. My back is sore and I'm very, very tired. I can't even talk. I don't know how much I'm going to do today and how much I'm going to record, but it's definitely going to be a laid back, easy kind of day. I definitely want to take care of myself, being that I know I am so tired. I do want to relax. So we will see what happens, but we are out on our walk. The sun is really trying to peek through. Like, I can see it behind the hazy snow clouds. But I don't think that's going to happen today. So, the only reason I actually voted to come out on this walk is because my back is sore. And believe it or not, walking actually helps it. So we're not doing a long walk because of the fact that it's snowing. I'm also wearing my boots, and my boots are not the most comfortable thing in the world. So we're not doing the long walk. We're just doing the short circle, and then we're going to go back and have breakfast and relax. I might start seeds today, but we'll see. My peppers and my tomatoes need to get started at some point within the next 5 days. So we'll see what all happens today, but we're going to finish our walk and head back. I tell you, I see all the spring flowers and they're covered in snow. There's not a lot, but it's enough to coat anything, and it's supposed to snow on and off all day today, so it could be enough to cover the grass, but we'll see. I tell you though, it is very hard to look on the ground and see all of these tree buds that just fell off. There's still some up in the trees, but this happens every year because we usually get a rainstorm or a windstorm and a whole bunch fall off the trees and everyone gets worried, and it ends up being okay. But I don't know, I feel like everything started blooming early this year, and it makes me just a little bit nervous. I feel like it should have waited a couple more weeks, but that's just my opinion. Oh, and can we just admire how gross he is? Ugh. Dirty dog. Look, even the forsythia bushes were starting to bloom. Like, usually when they start to bloom, there's no more snow in sight. So, one reason I'm a little concerned. Look how sad these daffodils look. That breaks my heart. Hopefully they bounce back. Ghost. No one wants to see your boot. They're so sad. Look how sad they look, guys. The spring flowers are covered in snow. And the Easter flowers had just started to bloom. You're happy though, Mr. Floofy. Well, I have come to the conclusion that even with my coffee, I am exhausted. So I'm doing the bare minimum today. I'm only doing what absolutely needs to be done. And one of those things that absolutely needs to be done is the litter box. Ever since I got Kiki on his new diet to try and help him gain weight, he's gotten very stinky. So on top of cleaning his litter box, I am also going to try changing out his carbon filter that's in the litter box and see if that helps and go from there. He does have normal poops. He is going to the bathroom more because he is eating more, so that is normal. But you are a stinky kitty. Are you a stinky kitty? Maybe. What are you doing? Stinky, yeah. He's a stinky kitty. I actually have a candle lit right now because he just used the bathroom and was stinky. So I'm going to throw you guys on a time lapse and we're going to get this litter box cleaned, and I think I'm going to vacuum, and that's about it. Like, that might be all I do today, minus editing a video. And editing a video is very relaxing. I can sit on the couch while I do it. Yes, I am wearing Christmas no-me's today because it is snowing. No judgment. No judgment. Let's get this done so I can relax. Well, I'm not quite sure what just happened. I had you on a time lapse and I could have sworn that the time lapse was running, and I stopped the time lapse and I couldn't find it anywhere. So the litter box is clean and I have no time lapse for you. That's a little irritating. I know I hit the button and I heard my phone bing, so I don't know what just happened. But the litter box is clean. He doesn't care. It's nap time for him, but it's clean. That's not what I wanted to happen, and unfortunately, when it comes to some things, you can't just redo them in a time lapse. I did not end up using the new carbon filter because I looked at the one in there and it looks fine. Like, it doesn't look used or anything, so I'm going to give it another once around and see if maybe the drawer just wasn't closed all the way. I don't know. We'll see. On to the next thing. I'm ready for a nap already. I'm exhausted. This is what happened last week. I did one thing and I'm exhausted. So I do need to vacuum. So I am going to do that at least partially, and we'll go from there. I think I need to drink some more coffee. You're so cute. I'm sorry, did I wake you up? He fell asleep while I was starting seeds. So I did my vacuuming and I decided to push through and plant some seeds. Oh, and if you're wondering, it's snowing outside. So we started a regular beefsteak, a red cherry, and a golden nugget cherry. I got 2 of each of these, but I put 2 seeds in of each. The beefsteak and the cherry tomato, both of those seed packets are 2 years old. So germination might not be the greatest. And then obviously if I get more than one, I'm gonna have to up pot them from these. I know they are, but I always like starting them in a smaller pot and then transferring them up into a bigger pot. And I can always give away the extra plants or put them in pots around the yard and just have extra tomatoes. So I'm gonna cover these up. And then these 2 containers are for the peppers. We are doing jalapeno peppers and I do believe California Wonder peppers. And I'm going to do 6 of each. These I'm only going to do probably 1 seed each because I usually have pretty good germination rates with my peppers. And I don't want to waste seeds. So, yeah. All right, there they are. There's the tomatoes. And I actually opted to do 4 of each because I forgot about my Tangerine Dream mini sweet peppers. And those are the last of my seeds. And I actually realized that all of my peppers, the seeds were 2 years old. So I put 2 of each in each hole just to be safe because, yeah, I didn't want to take the chance of my peppers not coming up and having them be late. So, and then here's my lettuce. Was still no lettuce, unfortunately. It's okay. It's legit been 24 hours. It takes a little bit. And then here are my Brussels sprouts. I actually think these might be leaning because they got too much water. I'm actually gonna get some of these tags and come down here and kind of prop them up, because as you can see, because of how they are leaning, they are starting to grow funny, which I kind of don't want. Again, if you guys have grown Brussels sprouts before, let me know your opinion, because this is my first year growing Brussels sprouts and they do look leggy. I did move them under the light that I can lower the most, so it is legit like super close. That's as low as I can get it. I could probably find another carabiner. The onions are now under the two lights that are the highest on their lowest hanging setting, and the new guys are under the lowest area to help prevent them getting leggy. So we'll see what happens. I am super excited. The peppers usually take about 10 days to 2 weeks to come up. Tomatoes usually come up a little faster, so we will see what happens.